Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. Welcome to Sports Talk. I appreciate the love, man. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking all your comments. I love it. I make sure to respond to you guys, which is great. I came back inside. I know we were outside for the first video I made. It was getting too windy out there, and I said let me bring it back inside. It was a little cold. Before we talk about Howie Roseman and how much of a great job he's done in free agency, man. He positioned not only the Eagles to I'm not an Eagle fan, but I'm a Jets fan. Everybody know that. But you have to give credit to people when they're doing something good. Not only did he position the Eagles to dominate the NFC, I think even the NFL. But we're gonna talk about that. But before we talk about it, I want to give a shout out to a great dude. He's a former Eagle. All right, I was with him this weekend on Saturday. I'm sorry, Friday night. I'm not gonna put his business out there, but I want to give a shout out to first. Let me give a shout out to Hatfield, Police Department. You guys are amazing. You guys are amazing, man. Not only because I'm in Hatfield, but I'm saying I want to give a shout out to the Hatfield, Pennsylvania Police Department. You guys are an amazing. I think the best in the nation, man. Class act, world class. All right. Anyway, man, let me give another shout out to former Eagle, former Philadelphia Eagles offensive lineman, former. He just got traded over the weekend to the Bears. He played 5 years with the Buffalo Bills. Great dude. He just got traded to the Buffalo Bills. From the Buffalo Bills to the Bears. The Bears been trying to trade for him for a long time, and I know that Ryan Bates. Shout out to Ryan Bates, man, for what you've done in the game of football, man. You're a great dude, great person, man. And good luck to you in Chicago. I know. Get ready to they traded Justin Field to the Steelers. You getting Caleb Williams. Hey, get ready to block for him. I told you, man. I know you're a little disappointed. Of course, it's always disappointing to leaving somewhere, spending 5 years in Buffalo. Again, as a Jets fan, I've seen you play. I've seen you play many times, but again, you're a great player, and I know it's not easy leaving Buffalo, the Buffalo Bills. You've been in the locker room for these guys, the friendship, the relationship you already built, and to be traded to somewhere, you're gonna start new. You're gonna start fresh, man. Ryan Bates, great guy. You're gonna have fun. You're gonna have a great time in Chicago. In Chicago, hey, to all my people in Chicago, man. Hey, welcome. Make sure you give a warm welcome to Ryan Bates, who's a great guy, man. He's a great person to be around, and you guys are gonna love him in Chicago. Make sure whatever you get is free. All right, to my people in Chicago, man. Anyway, man. Yeah, so Ryan Bates, shout out to you, man. Good dude. Keep it up. I want to give a shout out to again to not just Ryan Bates. There's a lot of guys retiring. A lot of guys retiring. Aaron Donald's leaving, retiring in the NFL. Guys are tired to do this day in day out. It's a lot. If you ever play football, you know what it takes, man. You have to the commitment. The commitment that it takes for you to constantly just not only not regular shape, but to be in football shape, to be your strength and conditioning had to be top notch, and you gotta give credit to those football players who's doing it day in day out, man, and that's a lot. So for Aaron Donald to decide, hey, to step it up, to step away from the game, hey, this is the time for him to spend with his family, because it's a lot, man. You're giving your all when you playing sports. For to be great, for the guys who are great, it's a lot, man. You gotta give credit to their family. Also to know that, hey, I'm not gonna be around. I'm gonna work, and sometimes kids can resent you, right? As a father when you're not around, but because they don't understand that you're out there working, trying to make money to so they could live their lifestyle. They could have the clothes they have, the sneakers or whatever, a roof over their head and food, and the school and they don't know that. Because they're kids. As a kid, I didn't know that. You want your parents to be around, but I know sometimes it's difficult. But Adonis decided to step away from the game. He retiring to say, hey, he made enough money. He made millions. He said, let me step away from the game, and while he still can, so he can spend as much time with his wife and kids. And shout out to him for retiring. Fletcher Cox, also, that's more the Fletcher Cox situation. It's not a choice for him because he still wanted to play. But if the Eagles not trying to give him a contract, he's not for the money that he wants. The Eagles not trying to do that, so he's retiring, for that. But would he come? Would he play for a league minimum? And right now, it's still a possibility for him to come back with the Eagles, and after restructuring all the stuff, if he's willing to take a league minimum to come in and play. And I think that he would. The same for Jason Kelsey, who's he retired, but he's gonna meet. Jeffrey Lurie and Larry Roseman want to meet with him next week to have dinner. So with Jeffrey Lurie's new boat, the new yacht that he purchased, new $60 million yacht, $60 to $100 million yacht he purchased when the Eagles lost in the Super Bowl, when they lost. Well, not in the Super Bowl, when they lost in the playoff. So he bought the yacht. People were upset. Eagle fans were upset that, hey, you go whatever. But he did that. But anyway, Kelsey's gonna meet up with them, both Jeffrey Lurie and Larry Roseman, to have dinner. And I think this is the time they're gonna ask him, yo, listen, man, come back. This is because I think that the Eagles, the moves that Larry Roseman just made, all the move he made to position himself, we're gonna get there, man. But there's a possibility Fletcher Cox come back on a league minimum, and Jason Kelsey coming out of retirement to come back for the Eagles. Matthew Slater's, of course, retiring. Again, those guys have done a lot for the NFL, for the game. So you have to give them credit. You have to give them a shout out for that. The Cowboys, they're releasing Michael Gallup and linebacker Van Ertz. Again, it's time to move on. These guys, Van Ertz, have done a lot for the Cowboys and their defense and stuff like that. But in terms of paying them, they're not trying to pay that money. It's the money that he wants. So that's gonna be tough. Kenny Pickett, of course, going to the trading to the Eagles to be backup for Jalen Hurts. Of course, for me, Kenny Pickett had an opportunity to be the backup for Russell Wilson, and they told him to compete. That was a competition, and he didn't want the competition. So he asked to be traded to So now they traded him to the Eagles to still keep him in Pennsylvania. You still got to move because Pittsburgh and whatever. But still, you didn't want to be a backup over there, and then to come in to be a backup. To be backup for Jalen Hurts, and that was but still, he's still a great player. He's still a good player, solid player. Of course, he's gonna learn under Jalen Hurts to have an opportunity to transition himself to be if Jalen Hurts get hurt, and what could happen. Henry just made the Chiefs super scary. I mean the Ravens. I know that in the AFC, you had the Chiefs. The Super Bowl, will go through the Chiefs, but Henry just made the Ravens. He just elevated the Ravens to a new height. To have him there, and so that's something big, But anyway, man, enough about enough about all those people, man. Let me give a shout out. Let me say, Howie Roseman just done an amazing job. He just made the Eagles. Look at the move that Howie Roseman just made. All the move he made to make the Eagles relevant, right? The Eagles could have won under. They could have. I know there's a few problems a lot of stuff. Nick Sirianni got to step it up. You know, this is that. This is it. Howie Roseman, you could say whatever you want about him. The guy is good. The guy's a great GM. When it comes to free agency, when it comes to maximizing talent, you know, now drafting players. You know what I mean? He dropped Jalen Hurts, so I'm not gonna, you know. But when you look at it, when you know, corners, that's not his thing. But he actually in free agency, he go out there, he picked the scraps, he picked the players that most teams wouldn't know how to maximize their talent, and he's able to do that. What he's done, you gotta give him credit. Not only, you know, yes, you could say the Eagles had a meltdown, right? So now he went and got Kellen Moore, right? He went and got Kellen Moore as an offensive coordinator. Kellen Moore, of course, you know, he's a solid offensive coordinator. When it comes to the running game, which is something that he got to do, he didn't do in Dallas, but now he's gonna be able to do that over here with the Eagles. But the air assault, the guy, you know, the air game it's solid. So you can see Jalen Hurts to have the weapon that he have right now. That's gonna be good. But you gotta give credit to Howie Roseman for the job that he's done for the Eagles. You know what I mean? That's Madden 20. He should be on the Madden 24 covers for the job that he's done already. You know what I mean? So I don't know. The draft gonna go, you know, different, but still, you got Kellen Moore as your offensive coordinator. Then you have defensive coordinator Vic Fangio, who's coming in. Already, you know, who's there now as your defensive coordinator. So your offensive coordinator Kellen Moore, defensive coordinator, you know, Vic Fangio. Then you went and got Saquon Barkley. Saquon Barkley is the man, right? This is the best running back the Eagles ever had. You could give credit to a lot of the guys, you know, whatever. Listen, man, Saquon Barkley is a real deal. It's a real deal. You gotta look at it with the Giants, right? The Giants, they were playing with Daniel Jones, who's trash. He made Daniel Jones get almost $200 million. So people thought it was just Daniel Jones winning the game. No, it wasn't. That was Saquon Barkley. Saquon Barkley was facing 8 to 9 man front every play, every down, and this guy give you almost 2,000 yards. You know what I mean? So you gotta give the guy credit for what he's done. You know, facing that 8 to 9 man front all the time when they know that there's nobody, the quarterback can't do anything about it. The quarterback can't beat you, and he's gonna be the one to do it, and he's done it. Now with the Eagles to have Jalen Hurts, most teams it's a 3-4-4-3 front, right? 3-4-3 front. You might stick to 5 man front in most cases, but good luck to the team because the Howie Roseman just made the Eagles super dangerous. The Eagles right now, they are dangerous, right? I'm gonna go as far as saying that right now they are the best team in the NFC. Best team in the NFC because they just elevate themselves over the 49ers. Having Saquon Barkley there, if they have a player like that, they won a Super Bowl. So you have Saquon Barkley out there, you know what I mean? So you have AJ Brown, you have Smith. So what you gonna do, right? So you can't play man-to-man. You're forced to play man-to-man coverage. Saquon Barkley, now Jalen Hurts can still do his RPOs. He can still do that, but now it's gonna be more of him passing the ball and doing those screen passes to a guy like Saquon Barkley. That's man. It's gonna be dangerous to have him there. Saquon Barkley gonna give you 6-7 yards per carry, and if once he passes those linebackers, forget it. He's a home run hitter. So Eagle fans, man, you should just buy your ticket right now to the Super Bowl. Get your ticket right now for the Super Bowl, all right? Get your Airbnb ready. This is the best time, you get your real estate. Airbnb right now is cheaper, right? This is the time to book those Airbnb, right? You know what I mean? Get your Airbnb because now you gotta make a lot of money. If you book your Airbnb, you could book multiple homes multiple Airbnbs right now for the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? And you can book them in advance. So now you can make money. You know, when people are looking for a hotel, looking for stuff, they can come to you. Trust me. Because right now, having Saquon Barkley with the move I wasn't just making, it just make them dangerous. But we're gonna talk about Saquon Barkley a little bit. But then Howie Roseman got I'm a little hurt with this one defensive man Bryce Huff. Bryce Huff, who as a Jets fan, I've seen this guy. The guy is a terror, right? Bryce Huff is a terror, man. People think Aaron Donald, all those guys are they're terrorized, right? Bryce Huff is a terror, high motor. This guy was undrafted, and he knows he's been as a Jets fan. I've seen this guy in practice all the time. I've seen him in games. That's what he does. He's a terrorizer, bro. This guy's an offensive nightmare, and that's what he does. He's a nightmare for all offense. You know what I mean? So like Bryce Huff, he's a nightmare for offensive coordinators. You know, like I said, as a Jets fan, seeing him firsthand. So now the Eagles gonna have. This is what the Eagles have. You have a nightmare. You have a terror. You have a terrorizer in your locker room right now in your team. And Bryce Huff. And this guy's a high motor. He's gonna keep coming. That's a nightmare for offensive coordinator to worry about. You know what I mean? And he's gonna be out there just getting sacked. So, but Howie Roseman went out there and got him. He went and got him and gave him the money from the Jets. The Jets had to let him go. But now the Jets, they're loaded with defensive ends. So they don't need him. But watching, man, Will McDonald need to step up. Because when I watched, last year, every play in practice, every play he was in the quarterback face. Every play. You watch the game in the NFL with him there, every snap, Bryce Huff was double teamed. Bryce Huff was double teamed. Why do you think Quentin Williams was able to eat up like that and sack? Because of Bryce Huff. The pressure he was able to bring from the outside. Now you have him with the Eagles. Oh my gosh. You know what I mean? That pressure he's gonna bring all the time, that's gonna be crazy. The guy's relentless. And that's scary. And that's scary, man. Like I said, Eagle fans, shout out to you. I am jealous. You know what I mean? I don't get jealous like that, but I'm jealous because, again, Bryce Huff is one of the players I didn't want the Jets to let go, but the Jets let him go, and he was over here seeing him in Philadelphia. I'm saying, hell, man, don't go to the Eagles, man. You know what I mean? He said, hey, man, they're not paying. They don't want to pay me. Man, I understood. And I understood, man. He's a great dude, great guy in the locker room, great leader. You're getting a young 25, 26-year-old guy coming in and wreaking havoc in the backfield. Oh, my God. It's gonna be crazy in the trenches for a guy who plays football, understand. And this guy's it's a high motor. So because good luck to the offensive lineman guarding him. It doesn't matter. Again, you have to double team. So that's something that the Eagles should during this draft, you should get another pass rusher that will come in. You need something that he's gonna put pressure on the right all time, every down. That's what he does. The guy's a high motor. I'm like, man, the energy doesn't shift. Most people get tired, they're worn down. That's not him. They holding him, they doing everything, but he's relentless. So that's the type of guy that you get in Bryce Huff to build a champion. Then you have defensive back Gardner Johnson, Chauncey Johnson, whatever. Right? You have Devin White, linebacker, which is something I wasn't part of, but Vic Vendrell loved his linebackers. So you have the linebackers, you know what I mean? Then you get Devontae Parker, wide receiver. You get Zach Burner, of course. Zach Burner is another high motor linebacker. You know what I mean? Then you get offensive lineman Matt Anderson. So those credit. So those are strong things to do, man. You know what I mean? So shout out, man. You know what I mean? So this is a beautiful thing. I know right now my son is trying to be on camera. He wants to be on camera, but But anyway, man, like I said, you have to give credit to what credit is due, man. So Howie Roseman, what he's done. You have AJ, you have Smith on the left, AJ on the right. You have your tight end. Then you have then you have Saquon Barkley. You have Jalen Hurts. Good luck. You know what I mean? That right there just became a defensive coordinator's nightmare. Jalen Hurts was already a good quarterback. I think that this year he was hurt. So that's what, you know what I mean? He was hurt, so it's not the same. He wasn't the same player because he was hurt. But now, you look at it, you add Saquon Barkley right there. You add Saquon Barkley to that team, you just made them a dangerous team. You just made them a dangerous team. I don't see, because from what, on Friday night, I was talking to a few buddy of mine and telling them, hey, the Eagle fan, I was telling them the Eagles just become dangerous. That's a nightmare. I don't see, there's no path right now the Eagles are not undefeated. There's no path where the Eagles are not undefeated. From what Howie Roseman just did, for the Eagles, they're number one. Forget being, they elevate themselves to become they just got better than the 49ers, right? That was they were playing second fiddle to the 49ers, but then adding Saquon Barkley, you tell Saquon Barkley, I know they talk about tampering. Oh, come on, man, that happens all the time. But you just tell Saquon Barkley, but getting Saquon Barkley, telling, hey, we value you, and they show the value with $38 million to him, which is great. So you just elevate yourself to dominate the NFC on offense. Having Bryce Huff, and then you got two linebackers. You got your two linebackers and Devin White and Zach Barnes. Yo, you add Zach and Devin, both linebackers. Those are high motor linebackers. Then you add Bryce Huff, who's a nightmare, right? He's a quarterback nightmare. That's what he does. He's a nightmare quarterback. Like I said, I've seen this guy firsthand. As a Jet fan, I see this guy firsthand, what he does. In practice and in games. He is a nightmare. This guy is... Listen, Eagle fans, look at the highlights for Bryce Huff. Bryce Huff. Look at his highlight. When you put him in one-on-one coverage, when it's one-on-one, look at what happened. They double team, triple team this guy because why you think Quentin Williams was able to get all those sacks he did? Quentin Williams is a nightmare, of course, as a defensive end. But still, Bryce Huff, so what you have, the Eagles Nation, what you have right now, you just have a nightmare. So I don't see a path where the Eagles not only going undefeated, I don't see a team in the NFL that can beat them. I don't see it. Only thing, again, now you have to get corners. Go on the draft. Howie Roseman, go on the draft. Use your draft pick. Get corners. Right? That's what you got to do. You need corners. So if you get corners, you need, man, once they get corners, that's it. I don't see, what I mean? Yes, you got Gardner Johnson, whatever. You know what I mean? But you need a true number one. You need a shut down corners. And this draft right now, there's a lot of corners. If I'm the Eagles, I trade down. I trade down to get more picks. But they just become the number one team in that NFL. Dangerous. Super Bowl champion. I don't see. There's no path where the Eagles are not winning the Super Bowl right now. You know what I mean? But you gotta give credit to Howie Roseman for what he's doing, man. Because that right there just elevate them to a top dog. You know what I mean? Kelsey's coming back. Next week again. After meeting with Jeffrey Louis and Howie Roseman, they're gonna wine and dine him. He's coming back with the move that they just made. There's a Super Bowl champion move. He just watched his brother win another ring. You don't think Kelsey won another ring? Yes, he retired. Yes, but now they just made it. They just put him in a position. The Eagles just put themselves in a position. They can tell him, "Hey, come back. Let's run it back. Let's get a championship." So trust me, watching his brother win the Super Bowl, going to the parade, all that stuff. Yeah, forget what happened in the parade. With all the crazy shoot and all that stuff. But I'm just saying, that's it for him. Fletcher Cox gonna get that deal. Fletcher Cox said, you know, he already told the Eagles, take care of what you need to take care of. I'm gonna come back in the league minimum. They'll give him, they give him, $700,000. He's coming back. Fletcher Cox is coming. Listen to me, Eagle fans. Fletcher Cox is coming for another year with the Eagles. Kelsey's coming back, and that's it. So shout out to you guys for everything, man. But you got, hey, my boy Ryan Bates, man. Check out Ryan Bates for hey, check him out, man. Anyway, man, Sports Talk, Eagle friends, you guys are amazing. And, you know what I mean? You guys are great dudes, great people, man. I'm happy for you guys as a Jet fan. We all bleed green together. You know what I mean? So shout out to you, your Eagles, your team just become number one. You know, man. You right now you're the hunted, man. Trust me. Forget Kansas City. Forget all those other teams. But with the move that Howie Roseman just made, that's Madden covers right now. Madden 24, 25 should be in the cover because Howie Roseman just put you guys in position to just dominate the NFL, and that's that. Sports Talk, like, subscribe, and share, man. You want to say something? You want to say You want to say something to the people?
Like and subscribe, like what you said, and hit the notification bell.
That's right. That's my son Israel. He shy come in. He wanted to come on camera. So I say, all right, man, come on, man. So yeah, he's big like his dad. He's built like his dad. But I don't want him to play football. You know what I mean? So, Hey, shout out to you, man. Sports Talk. Like, subscribe, and share. All right? Peace out, man. All right. Yeah. You good?